All right, Kenman here, and today we are gonna KDK custom style this Kershaw Ember, this cute little thing here. Let's take some good looks of what it looks like. What it looks like. I purchased it at a retail price. I do these videos because I love discussing knives and sharing info and ideas with others. If you have any questions or thoughts, please feel free to comment down below. Okay, this cute little Kershaw Ember, fun little flipper knife that's got an assisted opening on it. We're going to do some custom stuff to it today, start to finish. We're going to tear it down, do the work, put her back together. You get to see it all happen right here. Don't have to go anywhere else. Let's get to it. All right, set the table for success. Once upon a time, Kenman used to work in the food service industry, and that's probably how I started doing this table setting thing. Voila, dinner is served. I don't know. All right, so let's take this thing down. T8s for the main screw there, and it looks like everything else is going to be T6s. The pocket clip can go tip down or tip up left and right side carry, so they give 3 options for that pocket clip. Of course, they start it with a tip down, which basically almost nobody really uses. I mean, if you do, comment below. Let me know. What's your favorite style and direction of having a knife clip? Tip up, tip down, left side carry, right side carry. Maybe you don't care at all. I personally have several, all different types. I like knives, and sometimes the only option you have might be a righty. I am a lefty, but just because I'm a lefty doesn't deter me from buying certain knives sometimes. This feels like it's spinning on the other side as well. Perfect. All right, so that one's off. We might struggle a little getting this thing apart. I can get one side off, but the other side doesn't come loose. Sometimes that can be problematic. We'll see, and we'll get there, right? Okay. Always pay attention, though, when you take a knife apart. You want to make sure you know what you've got. Be able to get it back together. All right. So there's still those. So I should be able to pull this off the back if I push that through. Like so. We're getting spring push now from that assist, and of course it's jamming up back here because I can't get that to separate from the separator. This is the fun part about taking things apart. You never know what crazy fun you might run into. There we go. We have done it. Okay. So I wonder how important that assist is, and if I can remove it and not put it back. I'm going to look at that when I do get ready for the reassembly. We can leave this as is. So this we need to get off. That screw is the one that's holding on, of course. I don't have my pliers close by. All right, so yeah, we are there. We've got it all apart. Basically, I could put a mark on this side here, but there's not a lot of space to do so. And I'm probably just going to leave that to be the lock side, and then the show side will be the side that we do the mark to. I just need to get this other screw out. I'm going to need to get a pliers. But yeah, I may also do a little maker's mark on the pocket clip like I did on another one. We will see. But for here, I'm going to call it. We're ready to go. That washer. So I am going to cut and find the pliers, get this removed, and then we'll go to the laser mark and get this ready for the next step. All right, are we ready? And okay, we are back at the table. Laser mark complete. And you could see in the video I had a couple little, I did a test on the back there, and then the final one I put right there. So that is kind of that little KDK maker's mark I've been kind of working on. It kind of looks like a bee head, and then I made the eyeballs kind of look like they're a little different. I don't know if I can really get that to focus right, but turned out all right, kind of fun. And then you saw I did several little test passes. So I brought the paisley print into the laser and had to get some settings going to get it translated to mark, and then I had to do some laser adjustments. Try to focus that in for you. So you can see several of these little test passes, and I had to increase some velocity, power, things like that, kind of change that laser mark till I got what I wanted. And the final product, ooh, what do we think about this? Quite happy, quite happy. Enjoy these customizations. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you would like to see more, especially more of this. I think this turned out so good. Really happy with it. Nice and smooth. Got a kind of multi-tone with the kind of the gold and the black, kind of oily. Excited to do more like that for sure. Okay, let's see if we can put this back together. So this is the Kershaw Ember. It is an assisted open knife. So this is the spring for the assist. There is a detent ball and a standard looking frame lock. So I'm going to try to put it together without the assist. I might end up having to take it apart and put the assist in. But if I can make it work without, that would be cool. Secondary little customization. So that spring goes in there, and this is the little cover for that, which I'll probably still need to put on to have everything line up correctly. That might want to fall off when I try to put this on here. Okay, I already have everything kind of set on this side already. So let's see if we can make this happen. All right, I'm kind of holding that pivot from falling out the other side. These washers, you can tell one side is the U side up against the blade. And let's see if I can do this. Not well. And there's that goo on there for the spring. All right, let's see if I can lay this on there just like so. That actually worked. Okay. All right, wow, dude, this looks sweet. I definitely need to start doing more laser mark print patterns like this. It's not easy to dial in and get a good mark look because there's so much stuff going on. But wow, this looks great. All right, stop staring at it, Kenman. Get it back together here. Okay. If anybody does have any ideas, thoughts, ooh, am I just totally out of focus here, sorry, on other patterns that I could look up and kind of set up. What is happening in there? Oh, I get it. It looked like that hole had something in the way, and it is the back spacer, but that hole is for the pocket clip, so it doesn't matter. There isn't anything in the way, it just looked like it was. Okay. These spacers kind of spin a little bit in that slot, so you got to get one kind of going and the other one on the other side I can feel is spinning a little, giving a little bit of a hassle. I almost need to put that paisley mark on the other side, on this side here. Only problem is the bar goes down and I can't bend the bar flat, hold it flat while I mark it. And so then this laser mark's going to look kind of weird here, so I'd have to kind of mask that section off. Comment below if you think I should consider doing that. All right, we got to pay attention to getting the blade centered. So I'm going to tighten the pivot all the way down there, but not so tight that I can't do it. You can see the blade's pushed over that way, which is good. Then when we loosen it back up, that'll kind of bring it back to center. Now I need to go in and get these going, and they are, might be a little problematic. Might need to get out a secondary tool. Sometimes you get one side tight, but in this case, I am gonna need to do a twofer, which is a good reason to have multiple drivers. All right, now that that side's in, this side should go. All right, I'm gonna do the same to this one. Come on, you gotta be careful and do this too. You don't want to scratch that nice new surface that we just marked. Whoa, careful. Man, I'm all over the place today. We're getting it. I'm excited. This is one of my favorite laser marks. It just turned out good. Sometimes you don't know. You do the tests and you're not really sure exactly, did you get the Z height just right or not. Okay, so I'm going to not put the pocket clip on this side because I just want to show it off. So we'll put it on this side and we'll put it right there. Okay. Come on, why you gotta be so... Struggle bus today. Huh, right? Some days, smooth like a surgeon. Other days, take the good to take the bad, right? Keep on pushing. We have got it. We are there. I'm excited about this one. This is a budget knife, not too expensive little guy. Like I said, it's got that assisted opening, which I did not put in. So we will see how it goes. Sometimes that will work out fine, and sometimes it's like with my Gerber turd that I did. It works, but there's some issues. All right, I'm going to loosen this a little bit. Bring that blade back to center. Right about there. And we'll, oh no. Yeah. Might need to put that spring in there. Okay. So when you have it together, you want to make sure that blade is solid. Maybe I just need to loosen it. See, now there's a little bit of play, so now I need to tighten it. So you want to get it so that there's just not really any play, but then will it open? Yep, it will not open. It needs that spring assist in there, which is fine. I'll have to do that off camera here. I don't want to waste everyone's time taking it apart to put that back in there just so you can see it spring open. It's more about what it looks like when it's back together. It does work. It just doesn't have the opening. It's funny, it doesn't really have any push out at all. And if I were to loosen it enough, it might swing open. But, wow, that lock bar is pushing on there pretty hard. Yeah, and then it's going to have so much play. I mean, look at that screw. It's barely holding on. So, yeah, lesson learned, but it was a good test. So, here's the final product, though. What's everyone think? Happy about this laser mark? I am digging it. It looks really cool. Comment below, should I go ahead and put that on this side as well? We could do that. Like I said, it's not going to go well with that lock bar because it's going to bend down. It's going to be a different height, so it's going to bleed off and look kind of weird. So I'd probably have to mask off the lock section, which is kind of hidden by the clip. But we could do this whole area right here. Please comment below if you think we should do that or we should just leave it as is. Let me know what you think about the final product. Oh, I dig it. More customizations coming in the future, more unboxings, a lot of good stuff on the channel. Check some of the videos out up there. Boom. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.